Set the trap.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Set the trap.
Talk to an agent for help combining your home and auto into a plan that's right for you. Here to help life go right. State Farm.
Stargazing? Well, you've come to the right place. It's New Orleans, and all weekend long, we've got a parade of NBA All-Stars, past, present, and of course, stars of entertainment too. So many, in fact, that we are going to need every single inch of red carpet they have in this city. Mackie, stop talking. More practicing. Fat Joe is here. He won't be playing because he's leaving it to the experts, he says. Romeo Miller expecting big things. That guy actually can ball, so everyone will be looking. And there they are, the two coaches who will come out victorious. Welcome to the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game.
There's no place on earth like this place. The music, the food, man, the people, the who that accent. New Orleans is more than a city. It's a culture, man, a way of living. Tonight, the red carpet has been rolled down Bourbon Street, across Canal, all the way up Sugar Bowl Drive. Tinseltown meets the Crescent City. A super merger. Welcome, y'all, to basketball's biggest party in America's best party town. The stars are marching in. This is the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game.
It's a party outside, it's Mardi Gras, and it's NBA All-Star Weekend. Beads, beads, beads everywhere. We're here at the legendary Superdome for the 15th anniversary of the Celebrity All-Star Game. A great game planned with a whole bunch of celebrities. I'm your host, Michelle Beadle. Now, here's the deal. A lot of these guys and women have done this before. This is my debut. I'm very excited to be here. I am honored to be here. I love this game, and I like to make fun of the guys that don't show up, which I know there'll be a couple of those. So, who better to kick off this weekend in New Orleans than the mayor, the governor, the man himself, Anthony Davis. I'm going to make you walk all the way to half court. That's just the way it is. Okay, four-time All-Star.
Four.
It's in your hometown now. You've embraced this place. How much fun has it been that it's here?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. You know, getting a chance to enjoy this again. Last time I was here in 2014, I had a fun time, family and friends, and spending time with other guys in the league. So I'm excited about this Sunday. How
does it work as far as you being in the host city? Do you get monster ticket requests? People want to stay? Like, what's the deal?
I do.
Okay.
I know how to say no, so it makes it easier for me. But, you know, all my family and friends come down. We just have a great time.
What is it about this city that you've just embraced?
Everything, the people, the culture.
The food.
The food is amazing. So, and then Mardi Gras is around this time, too. So New Orleans is a great place. I love being here.
No one's gotten in trouble. Everyone's behaving themselves. And I'm talking everyone, every single person. Are you surprised by that so far?
Yeah, you can get in trouble in New Orleans, but I'm glad everybody's been safe and everybody's having a great time.
Have you had time to prepare, or do you just treat this bad boy like a semi-vacation?
Semi-vacation.
Yeah, fair.
You know?
I like honesty. Anthony, we will talk to you in a little bit. Thank you so much. This is, after all, a party, and you can't have a party without music. And we got the house band for the night. They'll be here the whole time. It's Little Glenn and Back of Town. Now it's time to meet our celebrities. We're going to PA announcer Olivier Cedra.
Thank you so much, Michelle. It's time to meet the 2017 NBA All-Star celebrities. At 5'2", he's the shortest player on the court tonight. But that doesn't mean he won't be the game's MVP. Stranger things have happened at the celebrity game. Number 7, Caleb McLaughlin. He's an award-winning actor and another hometown favorite. You know him as Captain America and from playing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Can he perform on the court like he does on screen? Number 3, 14, Anthony Mackie. co-owner of the Milwaukee Bucks and CEO of Avenue Capital Group. Tonight, he'll try to be a boss on the hardwood like he is in the boardroom. Number 5, Mark Lasry. The owner of the Dallas Mavericks and one of the sharks on ABC, Shark Tank. Will he run the floor like he runs his companies? Number 46, Mark Cuban. He's the multi-talented singer, songwriter, and actor whose debut single Thief recently dropped on Island Records. He'll be starring in Baby Driver this summer. Number 25, Ansel Elgort. He owns the professional world record in points scored. Brazilian basketball legend. Number 14, Oscar Schmidt. He's the co-star of Food Network's Chopped. Let's see if he can cook on the court like he does in the kitchen. Number 13, Aaron Sanchez. He's an actor and rapper who had them swooning in the stands at last year's celebrity game. OMG. It's number 10, Chris Wu. He's a comedian and a correspondent on The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. He's got jokes, but does he have game? Number 7, Hassan Minhaj. You know him from Ebro in the Morning on New York's Hot 97. He can play hip-hop on the radio, but can he play basketball on the court? Number 33, Peter Rosenberg. She was the 2016 WNBA MVP. Her first name means my mother is supreme in Igbo. Will she reign supreme tonight from the Los Angeles Sparks? Number 30, Nneka Ogwumike. She interviews NBA stars on NBA 2K TV, but tonight she'll try to prove that when it comes to basketball, she's more than just talk. Number 32, Rachel Demita. He's an actor trained in the Shanghai Theater Academy. Let's hope he learns some b-ball there too. Number 2, Zhang Jingfu. He's the lead singer of Arcade Fire and the first indie rocker to be named MVP of a celebrity game. Number 34, Win Butler. He's recorded numerous singles like Honey, I'm Good. Tonight, let's see if that applies to his basketball skills. Number 00, Andy Grammer. She's an Olympic gold medalist and 3-time WNBA champion. From the Minnesota Lynx, number 13, Lindsay Whalen. She was selected as the first overall pick in the 2008 WNBA draft and the first player in league history to dunk in multiple games. From the Los Angeles Sparks, number 3, Candace Parker. He was a first-round pick in the 1998 NBA draft and was named one of the Miami Heat's top 25 players of all time. Number 55, Jason White Chocolate Williams. He's a 2-time NBA All-Star and 13-year NBA veteran. Give it up for number 85, Baron Davis. He's a former New Jersey Net who played pro ball in Poland and Venezuela. He's a YouTube star, an NBA impersonator extraordinaire. Number 0, Brandon B. Armstrong. He's an actor, rapper, model, and hometown favorite. Let's see if he can play as good as he looks. Number 3, Romeo Miller. His previous 8 appearances at this event have been less than impressive. Here's hoping his record-breaking 9th celebrity game appearance is a charm. Number 619, Nick Cannon. He's a rapper, an entrepreneur, born and raised right here in New Orleans, wearing number 25. How cool would it be to say MVP for Master P? Now, meet the coaches for tonight's game. First, for the East, he's a record producer, radio personality, DJ, and author. Tonight he adds coach to his resume. Major key alert, DJ Khaled! He's a rapper whose latest album, Plato Plomo, was just released. Can he call plays like he can bust rhymes? Let's find out. Fat Joe! He'll be appearing in his third NBA All-Star game on Sunday night. Tonight, we'll see if he can coach as well as he can play. From the Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry! She's an award-winning sports journalist and co-host of ESPN's SC6 with Michael and Jamel. Jamel Hill! Now, let's meet the coaches for the West. He'll be playing in Sunday night's NBA All-Star game. Let's see if he can motivate the Western celebrities like he does his teammates on the Warriors. Give it up for Draymond Green. And he's the Michael of ESPN's SC6 with Michael and Jamel. Give it up for Michael Smith. Fans, let's hear it for all our celebrity all-stars.
Oh, we got a little technical issue with Michelle's microphone. Moments here before the opening tip between the East and the West here at the 15th annual NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. We'll have a lot more on the other side of this. We'll hear from the coaches Michael Smith and Jamel Hill, and the Stars will shoot and run and gun after this.
Woo! The Crescent City is just getting cranked up. Coming up, we get tight with a couple of all-stars.
Kyle Lowry.
We get wired up with the coaches, Michael and Jamel. What's good? And we are guaranteed to get popped in on by some surprise guests. Because guess what? It's a party, man. Who are we kidding? In New Orleans? And Mardi Gras is right around the corner. Nobody knows what might happen next.
ESPN's coverage of the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game is brought to you by PlayStation. Greatness awaits.
Sneakers and signatures, good combo. Jerseys and basketballs, good combo. Tickets and more tickets, good combo. To win prizes, follow State Farm to get the right combinations to lockers all around the country.
We all got our reasons to do crazy things in life.
I love you.
But if the reason's love, maybe it's not so crazy.
Casey! Oh!
I believe I have something you want.
Juliet, I'm coming to get you.
What the hell is going on?
Hey, stay cool, man. Run, little piggy, run.
Collide. Rated PG-13.
Jazz reach back to the banks of the Congo River in West Africa and flow from the waters of the Mississippi River right here in the New World. Nowhere is a place and its music more intertwined than New Orleans and its jazz.
Welcome back to the Big Easy and the All-Star Celebrity Game. I'm Cassidy Hubbard, and I'm joined by two very familiar faces, the owner of the Mavericks and the star of ABC's Shark Tank, as well as the host of America's Got Talent, Wildin' Out, and Celebrity Game veteran. Can you say 9 times?
9 times.
It's been a minute since you've played, so can you share a little strategy with Mark?
Just don't hurt yourself, Mark. Right. Don't hurt yourself.
I'm out for a double-double. 10 times down, 10 times back, that's my double-double.
But Nick, I gotta tell you, he said that he has the most prolific game among all 30 NBA owners. That does include Michael Jordan, by the way.
Yeah,
but I had a chance to speak to Mark Lassery, Bucks owner, and he said you can't guard him. So what are your goals for the game today?
Survive, put up numbers, win, and who's Mark Lassery? I don't know who he is.
Shade. Okay, but I also heard Devin Harris said that you've been practicing a lot. How much have you been practicing your game with a player?
Running to the Gatorade machine, taking a sip. I've been getting some shots up, but you know, in a game, it'll be interesting to see. Hey, I'm gonna hold my own. I might not score, but I'll pass, I'll defend, I'll rebound. I'm that glue guy. I'm gonna get that W.
You're the glue guy. Okay.
And then I'll jack up about 20 shots.
So as I mentioned, this is your 9th celebrity game.
Yes.
Okay. Now your arch rival, Kevin Hart's not in this game.
Finally.
Okay. So is MVP your goal right now?
It has to be, but like I said, I'm setting records before I even step on the court. It's 9 times already. Nobody's had more than me. So hopefully I can get MVP. Please.
Okay, so you're trying to make that statement.
Well, you got a problem, right? A losing team can't get the MVP, so that's an issue. That's an issue. Your team is so ugly. I do, yeah.
So, okay, you're making some statements. You're also making a statement with your jersey. You want to elaborate?
I couldn't get 23. 2 times 23.
That's very smart.
Okay. Got it.
He's the owner.
All right, these are some MVP contenders, especially since Kevin Hart is MIA. But the celebrity game in the past has been filled with Hart.
Y'all got to give me the ball. Respect your coach's line. I'm announcing my retirement from the celebrity basketball game.
If you could see your cough, you'd see all the sickness you're spreading. Robitussin CF Max Severe soothes and delivers powerful relief of cough, sore throat, stuffy nose, and fever. Robitussin CF Max Severe, because it's never just a cough.
Today?
They want me to come out as Russ.
Russ? Yeah. I'll be AI then.
Yep.
Russ and AI?
I love it.
It's a beautiful battle. I'll see you out there.
Get an and one and flex.
I just want a 1.
And then, but this started hurting. But take a look at the range. Take a look at the range. Just take a look at the range. That might have been the only one. Please show that one on TV.
Oh, fantastic night of live sound from all these players that are mic'd up tonight. Armstrong, Cannon, Rosenberg. Did that in one take. Jamel Hill, Lowry, Romeo Miller, Michael Smith, and Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors. Hey, folks, there's no party like a New Orleans party inside the dome or outside. Let's listen in to Lil Glenn and Back to Town, getting us lathered up for this game. And welcome, everyone, to the 15th annual NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. Mark Jones, Michelle Beadle, heard from her a moment ago. Michelle, hey, one of the more memorable moments that we saw here in New Orleans back in 2008 Terrell Owens was slam dunking his way to one of his 2 MVPs. Who are some of the players that you're looking forward to seeing? You've seen the warm-ups inside the locker room, spoken to them?
Well, no slam dunks to be expected tonight. I can tell you that right now. Who I'm looking at for all the wrong reasons would be Peter Rosenberg.
Okay.
I've got a lot of questions about whether or not he's actually a celebrity, number one. Number two, he's talked a big game about his shooting, and it's I don't know what to expect. I feel like it's probably more on the delusional side than he's going to actually come through for us. But I hope the best for him, obviously. I don't want to embarrass himself.
And who else are you looking forward to? There's a lot of talent out there.
There's a lot.
Sports, music, entertainment, a couple of billionaires, too, with some dollars.
Billionaires. All right, Brandon Armstrong.
Right.
Because if it's cool to have multiple personalities in the basketball world, then this guy's got it. Because what's going to happen for the defenders on this guy is you don't know who's showing up. Is he going to be Russell Westbrook? Is he going to be James Harden? He can do anybody, so good luck.
Yeah, Armstrong inside the huddle there has a little side bet with Draymond Green to score 40 points in the game tonight as we take a look at the rules for this run. 4 10-minute quarters, all quarters running clock, last 2 minutes accepted. Each team with 1 22nd timeout per half. And in the event of a tie, that's right, a tie, we have had overtime. We'll go 2 minutes with a running clock. Michael Smith getting his team amped up here.
One more. 1, 2, 3, win.
He's wearing a wool jacket.
You say 1, 2, 3. Oh, we say win. 1, 2, 3, win. Yeah, there you go. Let's go. Yeah, you in.
That's right. That's right.
On 3, win more. 1, 2, 3.
Win more.
Win
Notice how we said more.
DJ Khaled always trying to one-up on somebody. East against the West. Michael Smith coaching the East team.
You got this?
Anthony Davis courtside. Heard from him a moment ago. A big weekend for AD as one of the game's hosts.
He's clearly scouting right now, getting information last minute. I watch the women in this.
Anthony Davis, a 4-time NBA All-Star and first overall pick back in 2012, expressing his thoughts a moment ago about how important this weekend is for him and for him to be able to put on for his home city here. Let's see, take a look at the starters here.
Interesting lineup.
Jason Williams coming out, and Win Butler, the reigning NBA All-Star Game celebrity MVP, going to take the jump here, number 34. He had a very impressive 15 points and 14 boards last year up in Toronto to lead the Canadian team to the win over the World All-Stars.
And he still plays.
A lot of these guys secretly play, Michelle. They don't want to tell you, but they secretly
you don't
get
want
in the gym and work out.
You don't want to tell us before this game because then we'll have high expectations. Well, there you go.
That was an easy two by Jason Williams, a.k.a. White Chocolate, former star with the Miami Heat, won an NBA championship with them. Romeo Miller, this is my kind of sleeper pick for MVP.
Because he told you to?
And he's legit.
Okay. All right. Because I don't know what to base a lot of this on.
Their press releases.
Fair enough. Or if they told you, I'm great.
See Roxy Diaz there, one of the celebrity coaches, getting used to her lineup there. To the left of Draymond Green as Romeo Miller goes to the free throw line. Michael Smith debriefing Diaz on who's on the floor right now. Romeo Miller, he played basketball at USC. He was actually one of the top high school players in the country at one point. He's a Master P's son. He tried to sneak everybody. Okay.
I'd like to clap for that. Am I allowed to clap for that? He did, in all fairness, before this game, he did tell us to keep my eye out on him.
A little surprised by Miller as Brandon Armstrong wearing a Russell Westbrook jersey. So we can expect him to break out the Westbrook impersonation at some point as Master P misses the three-pointer. Now don't sleep on Jason Williams here. He's got a lot of tricks in the bag.
Let me ask you, Mark, what kind of shooting can a newbie expect in this game? Because so far it's something.
You know what? If we get north of 35%, we're doing exceptionally well, Michelle.
Okay, good to know.
Romeo Miller thinking about it, staring down Butler.
Just do it. Oh, that's not going to do it.
Here's Brandon Armstrong, the social media superstar, draws the foul from Mark Cuban. Hey, moments ago, Michael Smith, his voice imploring passionately in the huddle.
Okay, play for one another, but more important, play for me. I'm at home. I need you. Okay. I need you. Is that inspirational? One more. 1, 2, 3, win.
No, Coach. You say 1, 2, 3. Oh, we say win.
1, 2, 3, win. Yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh.
Still transitioning from the 6, the show.
It takes a minute. Not a natural transition. Oh, no, here we go.
Here's your guy, Rosenberg, Michelle.
Whoa.
So you should take back what you said about him a moment ago.
Not yet, Mark. Not yet. That's just one thing. It could be luck. Give it time.
Peter Rosenberg, 37 years old, a native of New York.
I believe the over-under that's been placed on Rosenberg is 3.5 points.
Romeo Miller kicks it out to Candace Parker. Mark Cuban with the 3.
Oof.
That's not Westbrook, that's Armstrong with the jumper. Brandon Armstrong, who has those great impersonations of NBA players, and Baron Davis keeping that rebound alive away from Lindsay Whalen.
I noticed in the pregame warm-ups that the women were not messing around. Everyone else seemed to be, taking it lightly. They were not.
I was kind of trying to get an opinion as to whether Candace Parker might try and hijack this game and do some things out there as Davis misses the 3.
I wouldn't mind that. But, maybe she's letting them have fun and she'll take over.
Win Butler. Oof. Last year's MVP, a little rusty.
Oh, my. This is awful.
B. Diddy on the break. Over to Master P.
Oh, defense.
I've been waiting all my life to say that.
You nailed it. So do it again if you can.
And a foul called underneath.
All right, we're going to get to see this Rosenberg shot. You know what? This might be the only thing he does, so let's just watch it. And then I'm sure we'll send him a copy of this so he can play it on the loop. Oh, Rosenberg's right here.
Peter, she was dogging you a moment ago.
We just saw your shot again in instant replay. You made it, but that's it. That's it. Yeah, you won't make another one. No, I do not believe in you. I'm sorry.
With you, win or tie. And Master P banks in the free throw. Master P, another native of New Orleans.
A lot of people from New Orleans. I don't think I realized that.
Jason Williams. Yeah, Jason Williams still plays in those rec leagues back in Orlando where he lives.
How does that
Romeo.
work?
Oh, there we go. That's what we came for right there.
Oh.
And Armstrong with the rebound. So he's got an impersonation for us. Nice dime to Lindsay Whalen.
There must be something wrong with these nets, is what I'm guessing. By the way, how does that work? What little experience I've had with rec leagues, you show up, everyone's pretty bad, and you just have fun. But if you're like the guy, an accountant, and you show up and you're excited, and Jason Williams is on the other team, what do you do?
That's a different deal. That's where you give him the ball and just get out of the way. Little
but
Romeo.
They don't want to do that. Oh my goodness.
Slow start for the West team. Michael Smith looking to make some tweaks to the lineup potentially. But this town has been waiting and putting on its best face for the NBA All-Star Weekend. Just underway, back after this.
Okay, Google, turn on the hall lights.
Okay, Google, turn up the music. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Two babies dream.
How do you say nice to meet you in Spanish?
Okay, Google, dim the downstairs lights.
Hey folks, Saturday at 6 Eastern Time, number 13 Kentucky. Yeah, Anthony Davis's alma mater taking on Georgia in Athens. We'll take you to Chapel Hill For our Saturday primetime game, number 14, Virginia taking on number 10, University of North Carolina. That's at 8:15 Eastern time on ESPN, also on the app. Underway here in New Orleans. East leading the West 6-4.
That's a ball game.
Hey.
You could play a drinking game with the points in this game. You'd be all right. You'd be fine.
If you say. Jamel Hill, can you hear me over there? Jamel.
What's up,
Jamel, talk to me about your strategy. Your team's a little sluggish here. They've been eating too much crawfish. What's up?
We're off to a slow offensive start, but you know what? We're playing great defense out there. We're hustling after every possession. They're frankly kind of lazy, the other team, on the defensive end. They're lazy and they're poorly coached.
All right.
So
that's fair.
So we got this.
Right.
Look at that.
Oh, I can't.
Time to turn up here.
It's got to be a mercy rule at some point.
Yeah, Romeo's serious about this.
He really is.
Drawed the foul. Played at USC the year that they made it to the NCAA tournament.
DeMar DeRozan.
Yep.
His guy.
Hey,
what's going on?
I mean, how can you coach a game if you're sitting there talking to everyone? That's not professional at all. I don't ever see Popovich do that.
Hey, Michael Smith. Hey, Michael Smith, you got us?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, man, you got to save the dap for your players.
Seriously,
man. You're out
dude.
there dapping up everybody. I know you're home here in New Orleans, but
As a player's coach, I know when not to interfere.
Michael.
I let my guys do their thing.
Michael, when's the last time you saw Greg Popovich turn around and say hi to anybody? That's a successful coach, Michael.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, but
I'm a Phil Jackson type. I'm not calling any timeouts. You know, I'm not even drawing up plays. I got a clipboard just to break it when I get mad.
Hey,
You know,
I like the way you're making them work it out, Michael.
Yeah, no, they'll figure it out. I let my guys figure it out. And if they don't, I'm doing a 5-person sub in a second. I'm doing a whole new lineup.
oh, I like that.
Gotcha.
Like a
So you
lineup
better
change
figure it out
completely.
quickly.
I'm feeling that.
A little too much ISO. That's not what we practice. That's not what we practice at all.
A lot of practice.
I need to see more ball movement.
All right, we got Master P here on the wing.
Swing it! Swing it!
Oh, for the love.
Yeah.
Wayne Butler coming back the other way.
It's okay. We're just trying to keep it interesting. Because we knew, Michelle, we knew if we blew them out early that people may not
Like they
stick
changed
around.
the channel? Is that what you were thinking?
Exactly. So we're just trying
You know
to...
what? That's what makes you a great television person, Michael. You
trying to
knew
keep it
that.
interesting.
I bet, honest, if I could change the channel, Michael, right now, I would.
And Mark Lasry with the jump shot. The East with a 3-point lead. Now, clearly, Jamel Hill seems to have the coaching edge right now on Michael.
Okay. Okay. That pregame salad doing him well.
Hassan Minaj out of Davis, California. Oh, Master P having a tough time.
Hate to see that.
I wonder how long Michael's going to stay with him. I know he's a New Orleans guy and everything.
Is there pressure, you think, on Michael to leave certain guys in?
He's got to come home. You know,
That's a great point.
it's a tough place for him to be in right now. Nick
Also a
Cannon's
lot of
pass goes
respect.
out of bounds.
The respect for Master P in both locker rooms was pretty great.
Yes. Master P, former rap mogul and recording star. Make him say, was something you had on your...
Do that again.
That was the name of the song.
No,
Make him say,
That's fantastic. More of that.
And his son, Little Romeo, with the jump shot.
Okay. Breaking double digits on the score here.
West leading 10-8, under 2 minutes to go. Jason Williams taking out his do-it-yourself kit for the layup, tied at 10. Baron Davis has been surprisingly quiet. Thought he might try and do a little bit something out here.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, maybe he's
Taj
also
missing
holding
the
out.
layup. Butler
I
down
like it.
court. Oh, Lindsey Whalen just cherry picking at the other end for the bucket.
Oh, we've got
You better foul her.
a lot coming
Better
in.
foul her.
Lasry. All right, Mark Lasry for the Milwaukee Bucks, the owner of the Bucks, the guy that signs the checks. West Hartford, Connecticut's finest, with a couple of quick buckets. And Romeo Miller missing another easy layup.
If you work for the Bucks, you have to clap, right? If he sees that.
You want that check to hit.
Yeah. He's got a big cheering squad over to our left here. It's actually very impressive.
One of his star players, Giannis Antetokounmpo, a little bit earlier today, part of All-Star Weekend. He's going to be playing in the game on Sunday. Win Butler underneath, and Antetokounmpo will be joining us a little bit later, speaking with Cassidy. Davis with a nice feed underneath to Minaj, got blocked and put it back. You know, he gave up a little bit of the family secrets, plays in a New York City rec league, as you know, the Daily Show has a team, Michelle.
That's fantastic. I know, he's quietly getting it done. Might be the guy we need to keep our eye on now. Unless Wynn starts to feel the heat. Back-to-back MVP possible, maybe.
Hey, what, the East on pace for almost an 80-point night here. Davis from way deep.
Are we going to discuss the fact that this is Nick Cannon's 9th game, but no MVP? I mean, I feel like your odds.
He's still in a major drought.
Yeah.
East out to an 8-point lead as we approach the close of the first quarter. This is a high-scoring All-Star game. Minaj shot a little bit late. Time out on the floor. A very happy Jamel Hill.
Man,
Cassidy will be with her when we come back on the other side of this.
Great job, y'all. Great job. Keep it going. Great job, man. Great job. Win. You doing?
You seem like nice people, so you should know something bad is coming. To do what it was fed to do, trained to do. Strip the only home you know of its joy. Your town is gonna be a very different place when I let it out to play.
And back to town, New Orleans own, giving us a little bit of that New Orleans swag here at the Mercedes Superdome. Let's go courtside to Cassidy. What's up, Cassidy?
So I'm here with the quote-unquote underdog coach, you know, because Michael said
that's what they kept telling us, right?
Okay.
But I think everybody watching at home could tell the better coach team, the team playing harder on defense, who wants it more, that would be my team. And guess what? The death lineup is in there, so this butt kicking is going to keep coming.
Drop the mic. Okay.
Wow.
Bye.
I don't even know what to say after that. The death lineup out there now for Jamel Hill.
So this is it, huh?
She's going to the nuclear option early.
Let me see what we got.
Jason Williams, a nice feed inside. Rachel Demita, watch out for her. She played collegiate basketball. And Oscar Schmidt. Not even surprised at that. Arguably the best player never to play in the NBA, the Brazilian star, and being repped by some of the fans here in New Orleans. And
easily my favorite person on the court right now. Easily. I like his ways.
He was a prolific scorer overseas, and that's going to be a foul as Chris Wu draws the foul. But Oscar Schmidt played professionally overseas, recent Hall of Fame inductee, and was drafted by the New Jersey Nets back in the day. But because of the arrangement between FIBA and the NBA at the time, he was unable to play in the NBA without sacrificing his amateur status.
It's a horrible decision to have to make. That's great.
Presented by Larry Bird at the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame a few years back. Had a chance to speak with him. You know, Michelle, he said he hadn't touched a basketball in 14 years. And Michael Rappaport joining us at the table right now, too.
Good.
14 years, Michael. That's pretty amazing. And you know your basketball. I mean, this guy.
That's a long time.
That's a very long time. Do me a favor, please, though. Could you please introduce me as former Celebrity Game MVP?
I'm sorry.
Michael Rappaport.
Let's rewind the tape.
Please.
Former Celebrity Game MVP.
Our bad.
Michael Rappaport.
A little respect, please.
My bad.
Was that the peak of your career?
As a basketball player?
Or at all? Whatever, just be honest.
And long-time suffering Knicks fan, too.
Long-time suffering Knicks fan.
I'm sorry, I forgot that part, too,
yes,
Michael.
but Celebrity Game
MVP.
Yeah.
One-time
importantly.
MVP.
Yes, one-time MVP.
So now let me ask you this: why aren't you out here?
You know, the powers that be, contract situation stuff. But you know, I love the All-Star game. Obviously, this whole weekend is for the fans, and I just love being a part of it. I came to see you.
Are you out of shape?
Barely, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so what?
Well, I mean,
when
but
it's
look,
national TV, the camera's right in our face. Yeah, I'm a little bit out of shape.
I'm sorry. Part of television is to just be real. Just let it out. And what I'm trying to say is there are a lot of people in this game. I think you would have done quite well.
I think in this game right here, I would have been fantastic. The basketball talent has been a little questionable. I'm worried about Peter Rosenberg.
I know, I really am.
He actually looked like a matzo ball with legs. But he made his first shot, which is what it's all about.
How are you going to put him on blast like that when he made that long shot?
He made that. I did say he made that long shot, but he looks like he's suffering breath-wise. But you know, I think that Romeo, he won't pass the ball.
No.
Yeah. He wants an MVP.
Yeah, he wants an MVP. Master P, the guy who used to make you say, looks like he wants to make you say yum.
When you won the MVP, what did it feel like?
Well, it felt like elation. You know, the late great Stuart Scott handed it to me, and I was, what can I say? It was atop of the mountain. It was a great weekend, and I shined the trophy up, you know, like I'd say every 10 days. It's polished.
That's about the time you want to retire, right? After that kind of MVP performance?
Not really. Things went awry for me at the Mecca in the Garden when the All-Star game was at the Garden, because I work out on a 70-foot court. But this is actually a 94-foot court, and that got to me.
Got to me too.
But next year, the All-Star game and the celebrity game is in LA, and I already FaceTimed Snoop Dogg.
You did?
Yes, we're starting 2-a-days Monday.
Wow.
You and Snoop Dogg.
Me and Snoop Dogg, we're making a comeback, and it's his town, and we're not playing. We're not out here really handshaking people.
No. I would be disappointed if you guys weren't on the floor next year.
No, we're going to be there.
Okay. I mean, it is. You're right. It's your backyard. No
and
excuse.
It's the G-Funk era is coming back to LA.
Man, you are just bringing some timely references. I love you. Love it, Rap.
Beetle, I love you.
I know, buddy. I love you too.
When the players see you, when you see all the All-Stars, do they say, "What's up, OG," to you? Because you deserve that status.
Right?
I see they call Chauncey OG.
They call Chauncey Billups OG, Mark.
Yeah.
And there's such respect there. No, I have no one's respect.
Nobody's saying, "What's up, OG," when you're interviewing them?
They actually are like, "Can you get me a water?" I'm like, no.
She get that Spurs respect, though, Michael.
Yes.
She does.
I did see Matt Bonner here. That's shout out Matt Bonner.
For you guys, you've covered finals, you've covered big sports moments. Did you feel nervous covering this game? Like, how did you guys feel?
This is my first All-Star game working.
So are you?
So yeah, I was nervous, sweating.
The anticipation. I mean,
this is something that was high on my bucket list, Michael. I'm sorry, former MVP, Michael. Speaking of MVPs, fans remember to vote for the MVP of the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Lines are open. Text the players' first and last names to 38657 Dunks. That's 38657 Dunks. And Michael Rappaport is not eligible this year
for
MVP. Neither is Kevin Hart. Just the players on the court.
But you can't vote for them, right? Like, there's not a glitch in the system where they could possibly win.
There's no hacking.
They've
always hacking.
They've hacked harder things.
Michael, thank you.
All right, Michael, thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
See you next year. On the other side of this, the Greek Freak teed up, mic'd up with Cassidy. More from All-Star Weekend after this.
Emerge restored, fortified, replenished. Emerge every day with Emergen-C, packed with B vitamins, antioxidants, electrolytes, plus more vitamin C than 10 oranges. Why not feel this good every day? Emerge-C.
John Baptiste has mastered new ways to play old classics. With Chase ATMs, he can master new ways to deposit checks too. Easy to use Chase technology for whatever you're trying to master.
And welcome back, everyone, to the 15th NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Minutes into this, the East with the lead. Mark Cuban feeling pretty good about things so far. DJ Khaled getting his crew psyched up. And inside the huddle, Draymond Green. You know he always is ready to express himself.
I want your chain.
Man, everybody want my chain. Why?
I need it.
No.
I need you guys to make some noise right now.
I'll switch you your chain for my watch.
That's a really good watch, man.
your help earlier, or was that about after your talk? One down, trying to take back the game.
No, you took too long. Deal off. Deal off. You took too long. You took too long to decide.
Man, that Draymond rough on kids, huh? Let's go to Cassidy, standing by with Giannis Antetokounmpo, a.k.a. the Greek Freak in the house.
Yep, a.k.a. All-Star, and All-Star starter at that. And Giannis, you've had so many jaw-dropping moments this season, just the buzzer beater at Madison Square Garden, just first thing that comes to my mind. But what's been your favorite moment so far for you this season?
For sure, the buzzer beater in Madison Square Garden. I think it was a great feeling, and just having the win in Madison Square Garden, it was awesome for me.
Well, we heard that you had to Google your head coach Jason Kidd just to understand how good of a player he was. And he made his first All-Star appearance at age 22, and you're making your first All-Star appearance at 22. What advice did he give you about this weekend?
He gave me a lot of advices, but I think the most important advice he gave me is to try as much as possible to rest, because he wants me to come back and be strong for the rest of the season. And he told me it's going to be crazy, they're going to ask you to do stuff, so you can say no. So, because you know how nice guy I am, and I'm not going to say no in anything, so he told me basically, you can say no, get some rest, you need it.
Well, thanks for not saying no to us.
You're welcome.
And you're here to watch your owner,
yes.
Marc Lasry. See, you're the Greek Freak, but what does your shirt say? The Moroccan Freak. Okay, and Marc Lasry, he balls out. I mean, he played college ball. What do you think of his game so far?
So far, he's playing well. He had two buckets, so he's playing well. We got a bet. He told me he's going to score more points than me. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Well,
but he's pretty good.
Well, what is going to happen on Sunday? I mean, you've had an opportunity to play against all of these All-Stars, but who are you looking forward to most playing with?
Everybody, all the guys out there, but definitely LeBron James. Just being next to LeBron James, being on the court with LeBron James and play with him, it's unbelievable. As I said, I'm gonna have a notebook, get a notebook, and ask him questions. Because having the opportunity just to be next to him it's amazing.
That's great. I hear you write a lot of things down in a notebook.
Yes, I do.
What other types of things do you write? You carry around, you don't have your notebook on you right now. But what other things do you write down in those notebooks?
Usually I write things before the game or after the game, before the practice, after the practice. Usually I go back, watch the game, and scout the game and see what I can do better. I just write it down, because usually in the season when you play a game in December, you cannot remember what you did well or what you did wrong. So I just write it down so I can really remember and go back. And whenever I talk with guys like I did this summer with John Stockton or KG, they always give me advices and things I may need, so I write them down.
Well, obviously, you had a great first half of the season because you're an All-Star, but now it's about the second half. You guys are currently outside of the playoff standings. What are your goals here for the second half of the season?
Right now, the second half of the season is go time. It's great having this break right now, but when I get back, it's about making the playoffs. It's about getting wins. I think guys are playing great right now. Guys are stepping up right now with the Jabari injury that went down. But we got a great player back. We got Chris back. So just get wins. That's our goal. Get wins, play harder every night, and play team basketball.
Well, good luck on Sunday, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Mark Beads, back to you.
Boy, what a great story. And Antetokounmpo, just think, 6 years ago, he and his brother Thanasis were selling trinkets in the streets of Athens, Greece, helping his family make ends meet and playing the equivalent of Division II basketball in a scout season, and his life changes literally in a matter of weeks. Quite a talent.
I love stories like that.
Yeah.
Like, all snark aside, everything aside, that's a movie waiting to happen.
Here's Jason Williams. Meanwhile, 12-point lead for the East. West on the ropes.
You gotta get this.
Master P dishes it off to his son Romeo, doing the Miller thing.
Seems like nepotism, if you ask me.
Butler at the other end.
Butler quietly getting it done.
Kind of basket hanging that time. Candace Parker, ran into Mark Lazary, and they knock heads. That had to hurt a little bit.
Don't bleed.
Well, tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Kevin Connors and Nicole Briscoe on SportsCenter. We'll have all the highlights from college basketball, the NHL spring training, live reports from all the NBA All-Star Weekend festivities down here in New Orleans. Plenty to see and hear. SportsCenter, Connors and Briscoe.
Those are good cop names if you really were looking for something.
There's Armstrong with the pull-up. You check out Brendan Armstrong, B.A. on Twitter. That's his handle. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll hear from Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors and the Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry. A couple of guys that'll be playing in the big game on Sunday.
Ooh. Yep, she knew that one was bad. That one hurt. that was a rough one.
Lindsay Whalen with the behind-the-back dime.
Come on. Am I allowed to just cheer?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what the rules are.
Nice dime, Michelle.
This game's getting a little out of hand. Maybe they should play with 4. Barron.
Boy, Michael Smith's team is really hurting right now, down by 16.
No defense.
Haven't seen him up off the bench really doing or saying much. Mackey with the miss. Jason Williams off glass. Count it. Is it good?
Yep.
They're going to wave it off.
That's not right. I'm counting it.
It's an all-star game, right?
Count it. What are we doing? Points.
Take one more look at this, Michelle. What do you think?
I count it, but what do I know?
Coming up on the show at halftime, lots of stories. Candace Parker talking Special Olympics as well.
The Crescent City looks different, it tastes different, and man, does it sound different. Wow. America's most unique city might just be the most American city of them all.
Welcome back to New Orleans, where it's Mardi Gras in the streets and a star-studded party in the Superdome, a.k.a. the Celebrity Game. And the stars are out tonight. It's kind of warm. Nice sweater there. And the backpack. And I have one of the biggest stars with me from the WNBA. Here with WNBA champion and finals MVP, the one and only Candace Parker. And this Celebrity Game isn't the only game you're playing in this weekend. What can you tell us about the NBA Cares Special Olympics Unified Basketball Game?
Well, I'm really excited. The NBA, the WNBA, the Legends are playing tomorrow here at the Superdome. And we're very excited to be playing alongside Special Olympics and 8 countries, representing 8 countries, and I'll be representing the West Unified Sports.
That's awesome. I mean, what more that Kyle Lowry calling, saying winning. What more can you tell us about Unified Sports and how people can get more involved?
Well, the best way to bring people together is sport. I think through sport, you obviously create friendships, you create understanding, and you do that, and it breaks barriers. You can also get involved by going to unifiedsports.org and finding out more information.
An incredible cause, and speaking of incredible, what a year it was for you. Your first WNBA title, that's pretty unbelievable in itself. How would you sum up this year?
This year was very special. To win the WNBA championship, that's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time, but to do it with this group of girls, obviously this group of women, we've been through a lot together, and to finally, hoist that trophy in the air, it meant a lot.
Well, obviously the Celebrity Game title is not as important, but you still want to win. You still want to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's why there's 2 halves in basketball. Yeah. We'll come back.
Exactly. All right, good luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, we got a lot of people wired up, but let's take a look back at how the first half went down.
He said they shouldn't even call you white chocolate. They should call you melted chocolate because you wash. That's what he said about you. He didn't even like Drumline. He didn't like Drumline, all right? He said he can name 10 other morning shows better than yours. That's what he said. Michael Smith said that.
Anything is possible! That was for you, Beto.
Okay, Google. What time's my first meeting?
The first thing on your calendar today is at 11 a.m.
Yes.
There's a threat to us all. Men in masks, raising up ancient machines. And I've seen their leader.
From the depths, I will raise an army. A storm of shadows to take back what's ours.
What is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
PlayStation. And welcome back, everyone, to the Big Easy. Some of the more iconic moments in Superdome history. Muhammad Ali in Spinks Alley 2, won by the champ. And Michael Jordan's iconic shot back in 1982. By the way, it's MJ's birthday today. And this was the first of 5 Super Bowl wins for the Patriots. Right here, LSU defeating Oklahoma to win the BCS title in 2004. And then the Superdome reopening post-Katrina, as Lil Glenn and Back of Town jam on here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, the 15th edition of the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. Something about here just makes you want to get up and dance sometimes. All-Star Weekend from NOLA. Take a look at the festivities tonight on TNT at 9. It's the BBVA Compass Rising Stars Challenge. NBA TV tomorrow has the practice sessions with the East and the West in the D-League All-Star Game. TNT Saturday at 8 o'clock. State Farm All-Star Saturday night. The three-point shooting contest and the slam dunk competition. And TNT Sunday, the game at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. The 66th edition of that NBA All-Star Game. Mark Jones courtside along with Michelle Beadle. An interesting first half. What do you think looking ahead of the second half? Win Butler doing pretty well.
And Kyle Lowry basically at halftime guaranteed Win Butler was going to repeat as MVP of the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. So I think I'm going to believe Kyle Lowry at this rate. How could he not?
And not only him, but Romeo Miller. Lil Romeo, not so little anymore, balling out here in the first half. He had 11 points.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What's the deal with Masterpiece sleeves? Are those compression sleeves?
You know, as you age gracefully,
as I have been doing.
You got to find more equipment to put on.
more layers.
Yeah.
Maybe it makes you shoot better.
You know, you always got to watch out for the guy with the shooting sleeve, because those guys are usually the dangerous ones when you're playing pickup ball.
They better be.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get made fun of if you're not.
Back underway, boy. Romeo not hesitating.
That's going to hurt.
Oh, the mannequin challenge.
No. Mark, no. Josie.
I'm in the mannequin challenge.
Okay, I'm going to say something. If they dab next, I'm going to flip this table over and walk out of here. Rosenberg.
Oh, that was
Rosenberg.
That was awesome.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
That was artwork.
You're insane. You and I disagree immensely right now.
That was a masterpiece.
Half the parents in here are like, what's going on?
I didn't know it was still a thing.
It's not, man. It's not. And I'm not cool, by the way. I just want to make sure you realize that. Okay. Baron Davis Draymond ripped on him a little bit because he's expecting a lot more and he's not getting it. So we'll see.
Hey, Michael Smith, can you hear us? Tell us about your team here going into the second half, man. You guys are down by 16.
The problem is we haven't passed more than once very often. A lot of ISO ball. We were 2 for 15 from 3 in the first half. Told them stay aggressive. Go, hey!
Oh, it's the
hey! What is that? Hey, what is that? What is that? What is that?
Uh-oh.
He took 6 steps.
Oh.
He traveled like LeBron James or somebody, man.
Impersonator extraordinaire, Brendan Armstrong.
Come on.
It was actually the James Harden.
What kind of Euro step was that?
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
What was that?
Yeah, that's fine. I counted 2.
We were 2 for 15 from 3 in the first half. Told them stay aggressive. Go, hey! What is that? Hey, what is that? What is that? What is that? He took 6 steps. He traveled like LeBron James or somebody, man.
Or somebody.
It was actually the James Harden impersonation, which Got a couple million hits on the internet.
It's like a hybrid.
Yeah. Ogwumike with a nice backdoor cut and layup. Michael Smith looking a little desperate there on the sidelines.
He's starting to feel
Whalen
it.
with the tip, yeah.
Word on the street is, and I don't have any real sources,
Right.
but he's on the hot seat, coaching-wise. This might be his first and last. And honestly, I would understand.
He's going to take some hits on the 6, beginning on Monday.
He's going to take some hits on Twitter beginning 30 minutes ago.
Well, Jason Williams with a nice quick release layup.
That's what we want to see. I mean, he does play 3-4 times a week, so
Yeah.
I'm expecting this.
He's got 6 points in the ball game. Beat Diddy from deep.
That's do we still chant air ball?
Yeah.
All right, we'll chant it. That's a horrible sound to have after you shoot.
A 19-point lead for the East over the West.
I feel like cardio-wise, people are starting to get tired.
Well, for the non-professional or semi-professional types, at least.
Andy Grammer surprising some folks here.
Romeo on the break. Went around the world. Everything but the bucket. Butler with another rebound as he approaches another impressive double-double. Let's listen in to Draymond Green, who's wired for sound.
You good? My man. Huh? You don't like my team? Why not? No defense, huh, Pete? It's getting out of hand, coach.
You know, the kid's telling the truth.
He's the little dude from the Ellen Show. He's a reporter. But he's about to steal all of our jobs. And I got a mortgage to pay, little man.
Yeah, the cute factor running high on him.
It's completely unfair.
Grammer missing a point-blank jump shot.
Try again.
Out to Miller. Looks like they're shooting for home runs here.
Got to be honest. Jason Williams lacking on that defense on that line. He just let him have that shot.
Oh, a little trick time. Trickery by Jason Williams. Has all day to tee up the 3.
I mean, no defense. None.
Boy, Michael Smith, his team, big.
All right. You put a headband on, you better bring it. Again, that's what I'm saying, Mark. I truly believe the more stuff you put on, you better be good. Like the guy at the bowling alley with his glove.
Brandon Armstrong. There's Davis. Got fouled by Butler, but play continues. Candace passes it up to the WNBA MVP, Ogwumike. Not quite in midseason form yet.
Just take the shot.
Parker from downtown. Now Candace coming off that MVP performance in the WNBA Finals. Jason Williams, a little heat check from downtown. Oh, there it is. There it is. We were waiting on it.
That's what we wanted.
Old behind the back elbow pass.
I'm clapping. I don't care. It's not professional. It doesn't matter. That's what I came for.
Want a little bit more of that. Foul on Miller. 54-29. The East with a commanding lead. And Jason Williams up to his old tricks. Back after this.
The 2017 RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. Toyota. Let's go places.
Want to take all your favorite shows to all your favorite places? Do you ever watch shows on the go?
Yes. With the Xfinity X1, you can download your favorites from anywhere. On demand, your DVR.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You can even stream top networks and live sports on the go.
I'm sold. I like this. This is awesome.
So how do you feel about DirecTV?
Now I feel like I'm left out now.
Well, come, be included. I'm definitely going to switch.
85% of people prefer Xfinity X1 to their current TV experience. Switch to Xfinity from Comcast for $89.99 a month for 12 months. Click today.
Hey, one of the more memorable scenes from All-Star Weekend last year, Aaron Gordon in the slam dunk competition. With all due respect to Zach LaVine, Gordon, in a lot of people's estimations, should have won that dunk right there. The memorable moment of All-Star Saturday night. Look at that, Michelle. Cassidy Hubbard, please ask him what he has stored for this year.
You know we're getting to that. I'm here with the People's Champ.
Okay.
The People's Champ. I mean, you, along with Zach LaVine.
Yeah, okay.
No, what I'm saying is you put on one of the biggest shows that I've seen live. Are you walking into tomorrow with the mentality of a repeat champion?
I'm walking with the same mentality that I had last year, that's for sure.
Okay. Well, last year, let's talk about it. We just saw some of the highlights. What was your favorite dunk?
My favorite dunk was when Steph was holding the ball spinning on the little hoverboard. You know, it takes timing. I had to be concise. I had to be particular with it, and it came out really nicely.
Is Steph going to make another appearance this time around?
You know, I'm not sure. I don't think it would be right if Steph didn't make an appearance. So
yeah,
you might see him.
Yeah, he's a star.
Yeah,
we know that.
Right, exactly.
Are you in any way bummed that you're not going up against Zach LaVine this year?
No, not really. I'm just excited that I get to go out and do my dunks again. You know, the dunk contest is so much fun for me. If I get to go out there and just dunk in front of everybody else, that's all I really am looking for.
I mean, obviously, you are one of the most talked about players here this weekend because of what we're hoping to see tomorrow night in the dunk contest. But also, we want to know what's going to happen in the second half of the season. With Serge Ibaka gone, possibility of you getting more time in that power forward starting role. Right. What are your goals for the second half of the season?
Just to improve as a team, you know, to come together, to form a better relationship with my new coach and my new teammates, and, you know, really just blossom. So I'm expecting to have a very, very good second half of the season with my team and as an individual as well.
Are you guys going to do dunk contests with Terrence Ross at practice?
In game.
Yeah, in
it's
game.
Definitely going to be in game.
In game. Have you guys? Have you done any yet so far?
No, not yet. He didn't get to play. When we come back, if he does something crazy, I'm going to have to one up him, and I know it's going to be like that back and forth.
Could we see him tomorrow?
T. Ross?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's out here. I don't know if T. Ross is out here.
Okay. Well, great. I know you don't want to give away any secrets, but can you just tell us any plans that you have?
Any plans? You're just going to have to wait till Saturday night.
Okay.
That's really all.
What about your competition? Have you sized up your competition?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody in there is a freak athlete, of course. You know, it wouldn't be the NBA dunk contest if they weren't. And I'm really more concerned about making my dunks.
Okay.
So that's the key. You know, that's the key. You got to execute yourself and then just let the competition.
First try, is that like a big goal of yours?
Yeah, right. Because you know you want it to be that wow factor. You want it to be that shock. You know, you've missed too many times. Then it's like, oh, okay, we've seen it before. What's the next one?
Okay. Man, we're all wondering what the next one is going to be. Good luck tomorrow.
All right.
Okay, and we cannot wait.
Cool. Thank you.
Thanks. Back to you.
Cassidy's got that I know something you don't know grin, Michelle.
Yes, he does. Man, I wish I could dunk a ball once. Just once.
Well, when he had that dunk last year under his legs, nobody in the arena was quite sure what he did until
he was definitely
saw the
robbed.
replay.
Definitely.
DeMarcus Cousins, big boogie courtside, enjoying the festivities here, the NBA Celebrity All-Star Game. Meanwhile, the East still dominating the West. DeMar DeRozan of the Toronto Raptors going to be playing on Sunday in the big game. Having another great season as the Raptors try and get things together in the second half. Gwumake fouled on the play. Hey, Jamel Hill, talk to us for a moment here. You're just making this look really easy right now.
I knew it was going to be easy. That's why I can make it look this easy. See, Mike talked all that junk. See, I knew he couldn't handle the pressure. He can't handle prosperity. So I knew what this was going to do. I knew his mouth, once again, was going to write a check his players couldn't cash. Flat out.
Man, what does this mean for the show? I mean, the fact that you actually just owning him the way you are right now.
Well, what it means is he better not come to work on Monday because I'm going to make this hurt. We running up the scoreboard. Period. All right? You know, the funny thing is, Mark, I for some reason thought I was going to need a play. So I had a secret assistant, my man Max Hooks out of Pinkerton, Ohio, 15-year-old, threw me up a great play, and I can't even use it because the game ain't even close.
Wow, so you still got more in the tank that you don't even have to use.
Totally. I got like 20 plays I didn't even have to use.
Can we check in? Look, in the interest of being fair here, Michael.
There you go.
Michael Smith, I want to give you a chance to talk back. Look, the scoreboard is definitely something that's working against you right now, but what do you have left? Anything?
That's right. Call that timeout.
He's busy.
Call that timeout. Let's go. Let's go.
He's into it, Michelle.
You know what? I'm not going to. Okay.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
I do like that they haven't given up completely yet.
Yeah, he's way too focused.
Now, do you think if the East doubles the West score, we could just call it?
For now. Let's keep it from now.
There's no running clock rule in this. Like they play it. Some forms of basketball, right? 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Let's take a look at the upcoming TV schedule. On TNT tonight at 9 o'clock, it's the BBVA Compass Rising Stars Challenge. First and second year players going head to head. Meanwhile, the NBA TV Saturday menu has NBA All-Star practice starting at 12 noon. And then the D-League All-Star game at 2:30. That should be a great show. Some of the guys you'll see in the league pretty soon. TNT Saturday has the State Farm All-Star Saturday night. And then Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, the 66th NBA All-Star Game. For more information on All-Star Weekend, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app.
I know Michael's probably very frustrated, but I don't know if there's anything that he could do at this point. It's just that lopsided of a victory so far.
I know he's feeling badly coming back to his hometown and getting blasted like this by 21. Lindsay Whalen out here throwing lobs to people. Okay, Win Butler couldn't cash in on the other end of that.
Still some effort. Let me ask you, Mark, you've done this. Oh, I love Stranger Things. You know what, Caleb? I'm giving you 2 points for that. I don't care. Rules are for suckers.
Minaj with the left-handed layup inside.
You know, I didn't give him enough credit.
Yeah. Got a little bit of game.
What's he got right now?
What's your guy Caleb McLaughlin up to?
I don't know.
Win Butler underneath. Fouled. As Butler will go to the free throw line. Yeah, look at the size of Caleb McLaughlin. I mean,
he's not afraid.
It looks like he still carries around a Snoopy lunchbox.
He actually might, Mark. I mean, let's just be honest. You know what? I have always wondered, like, to have a hit show like Stranger Things and be a kid, and it's such a great, those kids are the best. Like, what's life like for him right now? He can't just be normal. He can't go back to school.
It's a different one for him than it was for you and I at 15, right?
Good Lord. What a loser I was. Now I'm looking at him.
Win Butler with a tribute to Rick Barry, the underhand free throw.
He's not, I like this, defense.
You know what, the West, Michelle, actually on an 8-0 run right now, so.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Well, you know, Michael might have said something. Or done something.
Or done something, or threatened someone. Jamel doesn't look scared, though.
No.
Still 20-point game. And Win Butler's not coming out of the game.
It's all about the double-double for Win Butler now. He's a rebound away. Baron Davis on the break.
Okay.
He did it with the finger roll, approaching a minute to go here in the third quarter. The East has led almost from the very opening tip.
Uh-oh.
Butler with the miss, and here's B. Diddy on the break. Baron Davis, 15-year NBA vet.
I want them to shoot it.
Gwumake does.
Thank you.
There you go.
That's what I wanted.
Sister Shanae watching.
Slowly.
They whittle it down to 15, Michelle Beadle.
I know. You know, maybe I spoke too soon. It's happened before. Oh, Caleb, give it to him.
He put everything behind that just to hit the iron.
I'm counting it, Caleb. You've got 4 points.
Minaj missed a wide open layup. Armstrong up court to Butler.
Wow, that's just textbook. What are you going to do?
And Win Butler, the game's high scorer, he's got 18. Woo! Smoking. Got to say, he might be the leader in the clubhouse right now for the MVP.
Lowry called it.
Mackey coming up short. And that's the end of the third quarter. Well, Kevin Hart won 4 back-to-back MVPs. Maybe Butler has his second of 2 on the way. Impressive numbers. We'll be back on the other side of this. Stick around.
Geico has a long history of great savings and great service. Over 75 years.
Wait, 75 years? That is great.
Speaking of great, check out these hot riffs. You like Smash Mouth?
Take a closer look at Geico.
The process through USAA is so effortless that you feel like you're a part of the family.
I love that I can pass a membership to my children and that they can be protected. We're the Williams family and we're USAA members for life.
Welcome back, everyone. New Orleans and the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Folks, this is what talent looks like. Had the whole pop and lock going. Caleb McLaughlin. And here's what Jemele Hill had to say.
We not only had the best team, we got the best dance.
You know, Cassidy, when you're rolling, there's no need to be humble, right?
I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of being humble. I told you. I think you should get fired. Like, y'all need to fire him. You need to fire your coach.
Mike, are you popping me right now? Are you doing a Greg Popovich?
Are you going to ask me a question?
Oh, well, I was just hoping you were going to respond to Jemele.
Do we have to do this interview right now?
We have to do this.
Okay, go ahead and ask me a question.
Okay. How you going to win this game, Michael?
By scoring more points than the other team. We got 10 minutes to do it. Anything else?
Do you think you're going to do it?
Yeah, we do. How about you? Do you think we're going to do it?
You know you're my dear friend. You got some work to do.
We know.
Get back to it.
Nice work. Thank you.
Get back to it.
Tell you what, as far as Popovich impersonations go, that was pretty spot on.
Can I answer the question that she asked?
You're the
No,
San
they're not
Antonio
going to do
expert.
it. They're not going to get it done. It's an impossible mountain to climb. He should leave. Because this is his hometown, and he has embarrassed himself today as a coach. I'm sorry, Michael.
Yeah, there's people going to be mad at him.
This was a moment. You blew
Lost
it.
forever.
Rosenberg, why are you sitting next to me right now? And why aren't you over on your bench?
I personally believe that Jemele Hill, who I love and consider a friend, had some sort of agenda and won't blame me.
Maybe she doesn't like him?
No, she's impressed me. And I also heard that you guys allowed, not only did you badmouth me, but you allowed Michael Rappaport to insult me.
Yes, former MVP. He gets it. Yeah.
A former MVP, a man who's not even able to be in the whack pack on Howard Stern. This isn't fair.
I had your back, Peter. Way back.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, way back.
He did not have your back. He's a neutral.
But we are actually
I am
friends.
not.
You and I have gone to WrestleMania together.
We're not friends. We just happen to be sitting next to each other.
No, then we became friends. And now you insult me?
I love that you're just using my mic.
Well, I'm actually Mike, but I just decided to get in. Because Jemele, like I said, so let me just be clear. I work at ESPN. Jemele Hill doesn't want to play me. Michelle Beadle, insulting.
True.
Mark is the only one of the only people I can trust.
Look, I don't want to tell you how to look at your life and maybe take an assessment, but you should do that.
By the way,
Love you, mean it.
I'll be hosting Mike and Mike Monday morning. So
I tell you what. Meanwhile, this is the scene pregame, right?
The
Rosenberg
worst.
messing up your suit.
I mean, it took like 25 minutes to get all the powder. It's still everywhere, by the way.
But he delivered the everything's possible
He did.
just perfectly.
It was actually well done.
Yeah. He needs a new life coach.
New life coach. Don't we all?
Jinfu with the layup. 20-point ball game with about 8 minutes to go.
Goodness, please don't.
Brandon Armstrong impersonating a flailing NBA player on the sidelines.
I feel like people are just.
Yeah, they're just doing drive-bys.
Are we
now.
not giving an air of professionalism? Are they not respecting me? You're not respecting me, Amin El Hassan.
Jason Williams off the bar.
Oh. Okay.
East basketball. East leading by 20. Hey, we got to go to Brandon Armstrong's Twitter website. He's got all the video there. There he is on the lob. Couldn't finish it, but his impersonations of Russell Westbrook and LeBron James and Ray Allen.
That was something.
Spot on. Yeah, some good ones. Miller, meanwhile, with the layup.
So much so, he's going on tour, Brandon has.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing to me.
Did a couple-week tour in China.
Where did Kavanaugh come from? What the? Somebody spiked my tea. Where did Kavanaugh just come from?
Davis. Grammer inside. And Oscar Schmidt did not get off his feet for the rebound. And Jason Williams, boy, you can watch him handle all day still. Right?
Can I tell you, must-see television when he was here. When he was in the NBA, it was must-see every single time.
You know, his son is a very good basketball player as well.
There's pressure, isn't there?
Yeah.
You almost have to be.
Yeah, freshman in high school. Got his dad's handles.
I wonder if he goes back and watches that video and just is a little surprised that's his dad.
Yeah. Brandon Armstrong starting to heat up.
Can we look at Draymond Green for 1 second? He's texting
What's he
right
doing?
now. Well, he's not coaching, I can tell you that. That's also not what coaches do.
Calling some reinforcements.
Is that what he's doing? This is unprofessional. I'm taking this seriously.
Yeah, Michael Smith has to get control of his staff.
I think there's going to be some changes come Monday morning for this team.
Draymond just...
Who was he talking to? Actually, you know what? I don't want to know.
Imagine if Steve Kerr was that casual on the sidelines.
You know, he might be able to do that tomorrow. We don't know yet. Or on Sunday. My bad. I've already skipped a day.
Another 2-on-1. Brandon Armstrong calls it. Oh, that brought rain.
At some point, do you feel for the West or no? You've seen enough
I like
blowouts.
Jamel Hill running up the score here.
Right, I do too. When you smell blood in the water, you don't back down.
Armstrong is giving us his James Harden impersonation.
Okay.
Kavanaugh jacking a 3.
I bet that felt good, though, when he did it. There's nothing worse than when you think you got it.
Intentional foul, Brandon Davis. That's a Steph Curry impersonation by Brandon Armstrong. Yep. Little shimmy shake.
What?
His Kobe impersonation is great. You know it's a Kobe impersonation when he has 5 guys guarding him and he shoots it, right? That was the first clue, Michelle.
It's must see. Also must see. Oh, so Rosenberg's back in the game. Good. Maybe he'll be quiet now.
Your guy.
Well. Wow.
Butler will go to the free throw line when we come back. All Win does is win.
Oh.
Total awareness. It doesn't require a 6th sense. Just 2 extra sensors.
Guys, see, it took me a minute. See, I'm in strategy mode. It took me a minute. Go ahead. You got it.
Hey, man, I'm an assistant coach. I don't make the decisions.
We about to do a Patriots. We about to do a Patriots.
Look, we ain't the Falcons. We ain't the Falcons. We are not the Falcons. All right? We are not the Falcons.
Jamel Hill basically saying we're not going to melt down. And when your top scorer is wearing Jimi Hendrix socks, Michelle.
Agreed.
What does that say, right?
He's confident. He's got great taste in music.
And Win Butler with 18 points and 9 boards. Michelle Beal, this is about as good as it gets in a celebrity game.
So let me get this straight. Kevin Hart, 4-time.
Right.
T.O., 2-time back-to-back.
Right.
So if Win pulls this off, it's a nice list. And I feel like he's going for it.
Well, folks, if you want to vote for him, all you got to do is vote for the MVP in the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Lines are open. Text the players' first and last names to 38657. Dunks.
I forgot Cuban was in the game. Oh, he's back.
What does that say?
Why are you looking at me like that? I just forgot.
46. Yeah, he scored 2 points last year, and I think that's 2 more than he has this year.
That's the worst. Ah, yes.
And Butler now with
By the way, you could
19.
take Butler out now, but Jamel is. not backing down.
I like the whole step on their neck strategy, run the score up in an all-star game.
It is the way it should be done.
This has got to be one of the highest scoring celebrity all-star games.
Yeah, because you guys, before the game, you were getting me kind of acclimated to everything. Right. Out of your mouth for an average score.
We were thinking mid-low 50s, and the two owners going at it, Mark Cuban and Mark Lassery of the Mavericks and the Bucks.
That's a fight I think people would pay for. I'd watch. Oh, this is interesting.
There's a lot of money in that circle right now. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yes, there is.
A lot of Benjis in that circle.
Oh, gosh, that's...
Cuban calling for a foul like he does when he sits baseline at the Mavericks games. Another foul called, and folks, with the NBA app, you can watch live enhanced coverage of the Rising Stars Challenge All-Star Saturday night and the 66 NBA All-Star Game. Download the NBA app. Your home for all things NBA All-Star. As New Orleans' finest goes to the free throw line, Master P.
Oh, that's just fundamental. It's the compression sleeves, I'm telling you. It's throwing them off.
You know, he did play a few preseason games with the Toronto Raptors back in the late 90s during preseason.
When you really think about it, he's lived his life to the fullest.
Everything.
Yeah. He's done what, most of us would love that chance. And also to be an empire builder. Also good.
Dude has checked a lot of boxes off. Lassery with a nice ball fake. Draws the foul on Cuban and one.
That was impressive.
And Antetokounmpo was wearing a shirt in tribute to his owner that said the Moroccan freak. We saw Cassidy speak with him at halftime.
I see you.
You can't ask for much more.
And he completes the N1 too, Michelle.
What's he got right now? Okay.
9 points.
9 points for Lassery. Nothing to be ashamed of him. I like it.
The West continues to get pasted here by the East. Lassery, 56 years old, grew up in West Hartford, Connecticut. Co-founder of the Avenue Capital Group, a hedge fund. Attended Clark University and New York Law School and purchased the Milwaukee Bucks back in 2014 for a lot of change, folks.
Okay, Mackie. I see you.
Makes both. And under 2 minutes to go now. East rolling with an 80-53 lead. When Butler, Rosenberg back to Butler. Nice little give and go.
Okay, he liked that. I think what Rosenberg's doing is trying to get next to Win Butler so he can hog camera time, because he knows.
You better score, man. I'm telling you, if you want to score, man, I'm taking your chance.
Hold on, wait till it buzz.
I'm bringing him out there with me.
You got it.
I'm coming. You playing with me? Let's go. Oh. I got you. Come on.
Yes.
So Michael Smith unveils his secret weapon.
Here we go.
Everyone.
Julius Robertson.
Jarius.
Bartley Robertson taking the court. The famed New Orleans Saints superfan. Local product.
Oh my, yes, please. Oh my God, I'm out of here. I'm out. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Drop the mic moment.
The greatest thing I've ever seen.
Ellen DeGeneres sent him here for the weekend.
Okay. MVP just changed. I'm sorry, Win.
That bucket should be worth like 25 points.
You can't script that. I mean, don't even.
Jarius Robertson.
Okay.
Checks in with before he even works up a lather. Look at that.
That's so good. Well, Ellen's got good taste.
If Draymond Green and Michael Smith hadn't been holding them back this whole time,
right?
Who knows?
This game could have been a completely different outcome.
A whistle and it's like, wait, a foul.
Why are you taking him out? Put him right back in.
Win Butler going to go to the free throw line. Fouls against Master P.
Let me get a picture with you. Hold on.
That's ice in the veins. Not everyone can do that.
Come here.
Michael Smith working on his selfie game right there.
Michael's done.
Win Butler is going to have Robertson shoot his free throw for him.
Let me ask you, can the fans text Jarius Robertson right now? Because there's still time. We got a minute.
For MVP? He didn't want to score. Scoring for the wrong team. Okay.
He's too good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Robertson, a courageous young man battling liver disease right now. And great to see him out here at All-Star Weekend enjoying himself as he awaits his second liver transplant.
Have you ever had an MVP from the losing team?
I think it's about time.
I think today history could be made. Yeah.
It's having fun. Here he is wired.
You better score, man.
Let me hold your watch. Let me hold
You
your
better
watch.
score, man. Tell me.
Come on. Did Smith just say I should have put you in earlier? I think he did. Michael.
Yeah.
Why didn't you put him in earlier?
You know, it's clear that I didn't have the pulse of my team. It's pretty clear about his performance that, you know, I didn't have my guys ready. I think there was way too much gumbo, way too many hand grenades, and we came out here, and I gotta say, we took the other team for granted. And Jarius here, he was begging to play. He's telling the truth. He's begging to play earlier.
I mean, you've got Gold sitting next to you. Jarius would have changed the entire outcome of this game, it looks like.
Absolutely. He would have given us the spark we needed. He really would have. So, no, I take full responsibility for this. Clearly, I don't have control of my team. I think y'all saw that.
No, we got that early on.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're still out there. Whatever that stands for. Oh.
I'm never going to live this
Thank
down.
the free throw. No, you're not.
I'm never going to live this down. This is it'd have been one thing to lose on a buzzer beater, but we're getting waxed.
You're losing to a team whose player on the other side of the bench is eating nachos, Michael. Literally, Nick Cannon down there getting his grub on.
Yeah, you know, and it's not the player's fault. I mean, look, it's on me. I could tell you that I had 13 different coaches trying to determine who was playing.
Right.
But I'm not going to blame the players. I'll take this. It's on me. It's on me.
Very strong of you, Michael.
Yeah. Work is going to be rough on Monday, man. Jamel is going to be unrelenting on you, man.
Hey, it's
you know
rough. It's rough every day working with her, but hey.
What kind of deal did you sign to do the 6?
Somebody's got to do it.
Can you get out after a week?
Oh, man. They about to put up 100 on us. Yeah. That's 87.
No,
you can't go
30
back.
points.
Another steal by Win Butler.
I mean, have some mercy, guys.
Butler feeling that MVP vibe right now. Rachel Demita
That's what I'm talking
inside
about.
with the layup.
That's what I'm talking about.
Formerly of Old Dominion University, hostess of NBA 2K Video.
There's pressure when you have the title of anything having to do with basketball because you can't go out there and embarrass yourself. Like some.
Mark Lazary could hit double figures here. Maybe not.
And no.
Master P with the J.
Ouch.
And time winding down, 7 seconds to go. Caleb McLaughlin on the break. And fouled by Anthony Mackie.
I love that they're playing Caleb close.
Well, it's all about the MVP balloting now. There is no 28-point comeback with 3.4 to go.
We could do old school rules and just make one of these baskets worth 30 points. Just everything. Full court.
Well, we got Adam Silver over our shoulder. Maybe he can work on that rule for us.
He's the man that could change it. And a lefty. I knew it.
Man, he's a little bit.
I like to talk quietly when they're free throws.
All right, that's cool.
That's what it's hilarious.
Oh, this is disrespectful.
Yeah, Fat Joe with a hand in the victory, too.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, folks, that'll do it. The East handily over the West by 29, 88 to 59. Win Butler winning again. 22 points and 11 rebounds. Another double-double. Don't forget to vote for the MVP. They're tabulating the votes as we speak right now. So text your names in to who you think deserves the MVP. And coming up, we'll find out who takes that award home. But first, Lil Glenn and the Back of Town Band with Jane. Stick around.
We believe the best light beer to have with friends is the original light beer. Always brewed with more taste and half the carbs of Bud Light. Miller Lite, the original light beer.
Now watch this three-pointer. 1. Chocolate milk has nutrients to refuel. 2. Natural protein to rebuild. 3. It's backed by science. I'm Klay Thompson, and I'm built with chocolate milk.
That was a game. Technically, there were 2 teams in this game tonight, but let's be honest, one showed up. And that's okay, because a lot of fun was had. I know there was some good smack talking, but with a score of 88 to 59, Jemele Hill and her 27-man coaching staff really got the job done. But what is most important? Let's be honest, it's a team sport, but nobody cares because one person comes out of this bad boy as the best that ever was. And tonight, because all the fans voted on, and that was the key to how this got done, the MVP of tonight's NBA All-Star Celebrity Game is the one, the only, Brandon Armstrong. Get out of here, Rosenberg. Hold that up. Fat Joe's got promos going on over here. All right, Brandon. Are you going to share that with him? You don't. Yeah. Your road, your journey has been amazing, an impersonator extraordinaire. But tonight, it's like a little bit of little Brandon Armstrong in there, wasn't there?
Yeah. It's a blessing to be here. You know, I just wanted to put on the show for the fans. I appreciate the NBA and everybody for, allowing me to play in this game. It's a great opportunity to display my talents, and I love my coach.
Like, by the way, you wanted to do it last year. Didn't work out.
No.
Why? What happened?
It just wasn't my time. It's all about timing. So tonight was the right time.
You earned it. Got some highlights we're going to look at while you're talking. And by the way, Jemele Hill, I think what people are going to take away from tonight's game is she never backed off. Were you guys specifically told to just go for blood?
She told our motto was no mercy. She said, go at their head. She said she didn't care anything about Mike, and we wanted to win by 30.
Side bet? You and Michael Smith have a side bet at all?
We do have a side bet. Michael Smith doesn't like cats, and I have a great cat named Venus. Shout out to Venus in the kitty hotel. So Mike has to take a picture with Venus in his lap and make it his avatar for a week.
A week?
Yes.
This win feels more than a week's long.
No, this is a lifelong memory to embarrass my co-host in his hometown. I mean, there's nothing sweeter than this. 313, I did it for you!
Oh, that was amazing. Good job, West. Better job, East. It was well done. I hope everyone enjoyed it at home. It's not easy to play basketball, and I hope everyone finally figured that out. Yeah, talk to me.
I love you, Mom.
Aww, ridiculous. Good son.
Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Got an album.
Get out of here. Thanks to all the celebrities for a great game tonight. Lil Glenn back in town for the music. Next year, we are in Los Angeles. Coming up next, Chris Paul, PBA Celebrity Invitational. Thanks for watching ESPN.
For the 8th straight year. I had frequent heartburn, but my doctor recommended Prilosec OTC 7 years ago.
5 years ago.
Last week. Just one pill each morning, 24 hours and 0 heartburn.
It's been the #1 doctor recommended brand for 10 straight years, and it's still recommended today.
Use as directed.
Hotels.com's rewards program is simple. For every 10 nights I stay, I get 1 free.
Cell phone, Captain Obvious.
This, on the other hand, will not be simple.
You're gonna have to ride the belt.
Hotels.com. So simple, it's the obvious choice.
I have liquids in my body.
Be just fine. Chris is my guy. I've known Chris